episode 28.
Oh, yes.
Vegeta has been blasted.
Yes.
He took it straight to the chest.
Yes.
But it's okay because Goku's here. And he's the legendary... Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But... this is where we really started to sit down and we immediately understood what we had with Goku and Freeza. As soon as we got to the end of 27, we were panicking about that. It's like, oh shit, it's so easy to have Vegeta and Freeza bounce off each other. What are we going to do? Goku's just too stupid to understand any of his barbs.
So, I hate to say it, but I feel like this is where Goku's character, we finally found where we wanted to be with it.
We were getting there, but it's not until he interacted with, honestly, his best foil that we actually, like, really found him.
Yeah, we were struggling with Goku's character for a while, mostly just because, like, we settled a lot on the food stuff, but the fighting stuff...
because that's the obvious joke.
Yeah, the fighting stuff, we never really found that balance. Here, I feel like we finally did it, and I'm really happy with, like, where we settled.
A lot of people get really confused when it comes to us writing Goku. It's like, you guys are like, I've seen some people saying like, you guys are really inconsistent. Sometimes he's really smart. Sometimes he's but you write him like he's so dumb. It's like, no, he is dumb, but he is a fighting savant.
Yeah.
Like his brain thinks in terms of conflict and how to get through it. How are you going to overcome this challenge? That is the way his brain works.
I mean, there's a little bit of inconsistency with how we wrote everything because season 1 and season 2 are vastly different beasts from each other.
Also, we're 3 people with 3 vastly different ideas of like what each character is sometimes.
But I am happy that over time, I feel like we were all starting to kind of find our own place and how we wanted to write that synchronized well together.
Exactly.
So enough of us jerking each other off. Let's watch the episode.
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody.
Getting that wheeze in my voice
Dragon Ball Z and
was a lot of
Dragon
fun
Ball
for this.
GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release. Oh God.
By the way, a lot of people asked, like, wanted us to do the thing where he smacks the laser and it hits Vegeta.
But that joke had already been made.
Yeah, a joke had already been. That keeps happening, by the way. We've talked about it before.
People want us to do popular jokes.
Yeah, people want us to do a joke that's already been done, and it's like,
why? If it exists out there, here's the worst part: if we did it, now we're stealing.
Yeah, that would just be stealing.
Vegeta,
Oh.
no! Vegeta, no!
Don't worry, little Gradle.
Oh.
Vegeta, no!
Meh.
Are you all right?
I have a f***ing hole in my chest. Why didn't you block that one?
I thought you had it.
No!
It's funny how he's still talking. I could have sworn I hit a lung. Oh, there it is.
I like the idea that Goku would actually have confidence in him because the last time he fought him, they were like, Vegeta was winning. He's like, okay, yeah, of course he's strong enough to stop it. I thought you had it. No!
It does raise the question, though. Why did Goku just let that one hit Vegeta? Kind of feels like he could have.
He might, honestly, well, there's the idea that maybe the angle is weird for him to try to get down there to do it. Maybe he would have had to have
He didn't
kicked
even
it.
try. He
It's
didn't
true.
even try.
But that's why I like that. I thought you had it.
Exactly.
Because that is very Goku.
If you're ever going
He does
to
try to
listen
leave everything up
anything
to
I
other
have
people.
say, do it now.
What is it, Vegeta?
I've lived my entire life under Frieza's rule.
First time trying to be dramatic as
my entire
Vegeta.
Kingdom, my race was enslaved to do his bidding.
I understand now. If it weren't for Freezer, you wouldn't be...
Dying?
No.
I was gonna say evil.
Oh no, I'd definitely still be evil. If this situation were reversed, this conversation would never have happened. You'd be dead, and I'd be laughing. Oh, it hurts to laugh.
All right, 2 things I want to point out here. One, because I know that Lawrence would want me to bring this up. This is also where Goku's voice is settled.
Yes.
That's how he feels specifically.
He feels like this is where he landed on it.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm very happy with the final Goku voice. Early on, he kept trying to put, some more
Kind
bass
of
into it.
gentleness and like a little bit of bassiness, which his voice isn't really supported for.
He can do it, but not for Goku.
Yeah.
And I really like here because it's still got like it's still separate from Gohan, but it's also high, it's subtle, it feels natural, it's playful.
There's massive props out there, by the way, just for being able to play both Gohan and Goku and have them be that different.
Yeah.
Like, I play Vegeta and Piccolo and Krillin in the same scene, but those voices are all placed so insanely differently, whereas Gohan and Goku are both, you know, kind of in a relatively normal register, but then Gohan's just kind of in the falsetto.
Lawrence knows how to approach the characters in a way that very effectively sets them apart, and it's really cool. And the other thing I wanted to point out, which my how do I call this, condescending haughty sub loving self is about to come out. I wanted to make sure that we if not made fun of, then at least subverted the dubism that was present in this scene of Vegeta being being evil because of Frieza. In the dub, they make it sound like
He made me this way.
yeah. No, he didn't.
Your race is full of monster warriors.
Yeah,
You're space Vikings.
Yeah, he took pride in being a Saiyan, and he himself has always been like, the Saiyans are a warrior race. You know, we dominate through power and strength. That is our, that was their system. Like, Frieza only took them and pointed them at planets and told them to,
Yeah, go do your stupid monkey thing there.
yeah, and I hated that. Because it tried to give Vegeta a tragic back, and to be clear,
His backstory is tragic, and it makes sense why he wants Frieza fucking dead, but it doesn't change the fact that he's still kind of a prick.
yeah. So we actively tried to kind of mock that in this scene. So
why are you telling me this?
Because, Kakarot, you are our race's last hope. You are the last remaining Saiyan.
And then it hits him.
Oh god, you're the last remaining Saiyan.
I knew that had to be there. That, oh god, no.
Vegeta, you...
It's the last thing that runs through his head before he dies.
oh yeah.
Come on. You deserve a proper burial.
Oh yes, a proper burial. An unmarked grave on an empty planet in the middle of nowhere space. Honestly, I'd say it's too good for him.
By the way, I really like that Frieza can take anything and just make it sound worse. He's
Yeah.
he's one of those assholes who always takes something and find the worst possible version of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bury Vegeta. On this?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I'll make sure to give Freezer one for you, best buddy.
Is that the first best buddy?
Come now, I'm
yes,
sure
I think
he's
that's
in
the
a
first
better
best buddy.
place. Who am I kidding? He's
He asked
probably
if they were
in hell.
friends
I
before,
don't know.
but that's about
I
it.
went to hell once. The only real bad parts were these two oiled-up German guys trying to wrestle me.
Are you real?
But now,
Later he'd find out.
I have to stop you! You're a heartless monster who kills everyone in his way. Even children.
Oh, please, everyone's always on about the children. I already tried leaving them alive, but all they do is grow up under my rule or dedicate their pathetic lives to revenge. Usually both. Really, killing them is a kindness. I can retract that kindness if you wish. But then who's the villain?
You.
No, that was a rhetorical question.
And I
And I
gave
gave
you
you
a
a
rhetorical
rhetorical
answer.
Good lord, I traded Vegeta for this.
And that's when we knew this was going to be something special.
Yeah, I really do. I remember we were so afraid of getting rid of Nappa, but then the Vegeta Goku dynamic worked out.
Mm-hmm.
We were afraid of Goku getting to the planet, but then the Goku Frieza dynamic worked out. I am glad that even though we were afraid of a lot of things, we were able to roll with it and adapt.
Yeah, more so, and I think this kind of plays out as we go on. It feels like Frieza, Goku is at this point kind of just like a toy to him. But I think Frieza actually finds some sort of amusement in Goku. It's like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, because Frieza is very, very, very rarely on the back foot for most of this fight until near the end. So
Yeah, every now and again, Goku will pull out a surprise, and he'll be like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, so while Frieza can find it disarming, he'll never find it challenging. So
Yeah.
he gets to be befuddled and kind of just frustrated, but not angry.
Yeah, like I said, I think he finds this amusing to a
Yeah.
certain degree. Confusing and amusing.
Commusing.
Commusimating. I love that shot of Goku against Frieza in the bubble car, but he never meets any other form of Frieza.
Right?
Gohan, Krillin, Piccolo, get on out of here. I'll take Freezer myself.
But Dad!
No buts. Piccolo, you take care of Gohan.
So keep doing what I've been doing then?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I figured. Let's go.
I also love that Frieza never tries to correct him again on calling him Freezer.
By the way, there's a continuity error
Oh.
in that previous shot. When Krillin flies away, he's wearing his gi.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons that I don't linger on it. Because I felt like if we did...
No
Here,
buts.
you can play it.
Piccolo, you take care of Gohan.
So keep doing what I've been doing then?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I figured. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
weird.
Yeah, that's in the original. That can happen. You
Yeah.
know, you have character sheets, they're flying away, you don't think about it too much. He even stops in the original scene, he stops and yells to Gohan. So you get to see all of that.
Oh, man. All that Krill Master.
Yeah. But yeah, didn't.
Dad,
I never noticed that.
beat him within an inch of his life.
And hang him up by his entrails!
Wow. He sounds like he's had a hard time.
Piccolo
should
should
really
really have a talk with him.
I see.
'Cause he knows
Sending
Piccolo would
your
be better
friends
at
off
it.
To fight me all on your own. How gutless.
What? How is that gutless?
Because suicide is the coward's way out.
Can we fight now?
Son of a... Yes!
Goku, all business.
Yep.
Catch these hands. Oh. I love that delivery from Moscow there. Just like, oh shit, I'm out of my depth.
By the way, so this is one of the first times where we're gonna see, like, originally when we were adapting Dragon Ball, we avoided the fighting as much as we possibly could because we didn't want a whole lot on screen without jokes. And to be completely honest, it's a little difficult to have comedy while the fighting's happening.
Yeah, when nobody's talking.
Yeah, specifically because while we could have had them talking in the meantime, the jokes don't exactly lend themselves to the dynamic action going on screen.
And I feel like the Vegeta Goku fight lent itself better to that style because it was a whole lot of, I'm going to say this thing, then somebody's going to get punched. Now I'm going to say this thing, somebody's going to get punched. Now we're going to blast each other, and then I'm going to make a joke.
But here, we do let some of the action play out a little bit longer. I don't know if that's to the benefit or to the detriment of our show,
Well,
but I do think it at least, kind of helps to bring in a little bit of that original Dragon Ball feeling, which I was always kind of okay with to a certain extent.
Here, the fighting is a lot more, like, it's a lot more, and this is to Toriyama's credit, better woven into the actual story itself. The fight itself kind of tells the story here where Goku is, kind of trying to figure out, what Frieza's weaknesses are, what his strengths are, where he can take advantage. And that's really the story being told here. Whereas with Vegeta, it's mostly just like, I need to boost myself a bit more here, and then now I'm overwhelmed, and then more people are going to come in.
I will say a lot of the original fight is just kind of Goku being able to show off the Kaioken.
Exactly.
But honestly, I will still we still agree that the actual fight with Vegeta is better, largely just because
in terms of animation and pacing, certainly.
Yeah. I'd also say that at least in terms of telling the story, at least a lot of the stuff in the Vegeta fight progressed the story much more quickly. Where here, it's a lot of the same shit for several chapters.
It is a
and
lot of the
episodes.
same shit for several chapters, but because of that, it's really more about the story. Like Goku versus Vegeta, it's less of an underdog fight. It is less of an underdog fight because he has the Kaioken that does put Vegeta on the back foot a few times. Here, Goku has nothing over Frieza at all.
True. Until Super Saiyan,
Yes.
Goku is completely outmatched and Frieza's just sticking around. At least with Vegeta has to pull out a trump card to beat Goku.
Yeah, Vegeta actually has to go above and beyond. Here in this, Frieza stays static throughout, and Goku's constantly like it's like a puzzle. He's trying to figure out, okay, what's the best way to actually do this? and he ends up landing on the spirit bomb eventually.
In a way, though, isn't that a more of an underdog story with Vegeta? Because at least there, it's less like a brick wall and more of an uphill fight. Because here, again, it is a brick wall until Deus Ex Saiyan.
Yeah, a bit, but I don't know. I think I like the idea of Goku having to be more sneaky and tricky here, as opposed to, him actually kind of being on a relatively even keel with Vegeta for a while. Until Vegeta breaks him as a giant ape.
I mean, hey, it's, we should stop talking about Dragon Ball and get back to watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Let us know what you think.
Hey, wait a minute. They're all missing. He can't sense my energy. Ha you can't sense my energy.
No, but I can hear you, moron!
He has bat vision.
But that's kind of what I'm talking about. Goku putting out the feelers of like, what can he do? What can't he do? He can't sense me, but he can have bat vision.
I love the fact that Goku has a conceptual idea of what sonar is, and that bats use it.
Yeah, it's bat vision.
You missed.
Or did I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, no, I really
You
did.
see? Not a hole on me.
I wasn't trying to...
You should really work on your aim.
You know what? I'm not
You
going to
little
say
bitch.
anything. I'm just going to let this next part be a surprise.
What part? Ah, lava!
Ha! Now what do you have to say?
My butt is flaming!
I miss Bob.
Because he was a loyal
Wow,
friend
that
and
was
servant.
Close. I was almost out of the frying pan and into the
Lava.
How do you function?
Hey, I'm just like any other guy. I pay my taxes
One leg at a time.
I'm going to drown you. I'm
to
going to
drown
drown
you
you
like
like
a
a
sack
sack
of
of
dumb
dumb
puppies.
What? Why would you drown puppies?
Because they're cute and cuddly.
Are you coming on to me?
By the way, I've gotten a couple people who didn't quite understand the line, and a couple people who have. They caught
Of course.
it right away. The joke there is Goku hears he would drown him like a sack of puppies because the puppies are cute and cuddly. So therefore
Goku is
Frieza
cute and cuddly.
Yeah, Frieza is calling Goku cute and cuddly, and he thinks he's hitting on him.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah, I'm glad we could explain the joke for you now so it can be funny.
Yeah.
I hate that this is in the manga, by the way.
Oh,
This?
man, this guy's strong. I gotta catch him by surprise.
It's a cool shot.
Can't sense my energy. I know. Kame,
Specifically-
Kame.
Him calling out Kamehameha there.
I'm 99% certain. He says Kamehameha in the manga as he's holding his hands out like that, which
It's like, that's not how the Kamehameha
yeah,
works.
I'm like, what?
Can't
What?
they just be regular key balls?
Yeah, it's confusing. I mean, it's a cool concept. Conceptually,
Yeah.
this is neat.
No, this is Goku being smart. This is
But-
Goku being smart in a fight.
Yeah, love that. Why Kamehameha?
This is the best idea I've ever had. Second only to the double bacon wedge. A sandwich with
Bacon
bacon
instead
instead
of
of
bread.
bread.
And you know the meat on
Come
the
now,
inside.
I've waited
It's
long
bacon.
enough. I know it's something new
pile
to
of
you,
bacon.
monkey, but it's called a bath.
Go, my children.
What? That's just distracting.
Moscow killed
And
that
that's just
delivery
annoyingly
too.
distracting.
I also love Geronimo.
I love that. Hey!
About time someone kicked you to the curb. Nice work, Brain.
You're welcome.
And there's Kaiser as the brain.
So not a lot of people get that joke. It is a reference to the brain from Animaniacs / The Pinky and the Brain.
There you go. Here comes our boy! Hey, man!
He survived.
You're a cheeky little monkey, what with your silly martial arts. But you know what the difference between you and I is? You can punch a board and it will break in half. I can punch a board and wipe out its entire race.
But can you block?
I'd like you to meet my friend.
A friend? Is he nice?
Rock solid. Filthy monkey.
Frieza just is
General
the avatar.
Mountain.
He's just the avatar.
Hi, General Mountain.
My name's Goku.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mountain.
Frieza trying to play with his innocent nature.
Want to play a game?
Yes.
I kinda do. And of course, you gotta.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
So, first of all, I really like. I believe it was Super Butoden 1 or Super Butoden 2 music I used here.
Right.
I think it's the character select screen.
It's Dragon Ball game music.
Yeah, from the SNES. Second, new game, half a rat. It's 50 cents basically.
Yeah.
And all the numbers here are
Canonically, what their power levels were listed at
canonically
in like whatever supplementary materials we could find.
in the Daizenshu. Yeah, the those old like fucking collections where they give you some numbers that.
Which, by the way, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
The disparity there is no.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what those numbers mean. A lot of people, some people have wondered what those mean. That's what that is.
It is their power level. Ask Goku, Piccolo,
So how do
Vegeta,
you
and
like that game, monkey?
It was okay.
What? You...
there's no Donkey Kong though.
That is a pie level. I love that shot.
What the fuck is this guy? Oh, I love this pointless cutaway, but the shot is so good.
Oh god, that was so refreshing.
Honestly, I love the idea of being able to dunk your head into water and just gulp it down
Drinking?
like that. That
Yeah.
sounds, that just sounds so nice.
With the look on her face, you know she liked it. Yeah.
Oh god, that was so refreshing. Too bad it was all salt water though.
Such. I know you just cut like 3 or 4 frames there just
Yep.
so that it'd go faster.
All right then. How about this for another game? I'll fight without using either of my hands.
Okay, then I'll fight without using my shirt.
I can't see that scene without thinking of Remix doing "I just got my nails done."
Yeah.
Check
I'll
out
make you-
yeah, I'll make you care.
I'll make you care.
Check out Remix's Dragon Ball stuff. It's fucking hysterical.
I think you're missing the point.
Fight time now. Got your tail.
What are you... Do you think this is a game?
Well, you
Yeah?
said it was a game.
I was being coy, you imbecile. I'm trying to kill... What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it now or I'm going to...
What's that?
What? It
Could've
maintained
not.
a solid gelatinous mass that whole way.
Ah, he's gone. I'll have to keep on guard. All my vital areas. Oh no, my neck, my most vital area.
Oh, what's wrong? Don't have anything cute to say this time.
Yo, Freeza caked up though.
It really is.
Oh wait, hold on. I did something wrong. There we go.
Adorable.
He's gonna choke me to death. Quick, Goku, use your instincts.
That's one of my favorite parts about Goku, by the way. Just the fact that he like
Punch me in the face.
that he will just turn into like a feral beast if he's in the middle of a.
He will fucking bite you.
I honestly, as little as I like truly enjoy the Boo arc, when he's fighting Kid Boo and they're both biting each other, I fucking love that shot.
That shot is amazing.
You bit my tail!
You punched me in the face.
You bit my fucking tail!
Dick.
Yeah, well, I still haven't used my shirt. Does that mean I win?
Yes! Yes! You win!
What do
I
I
win.
Another bath!
But I'm not dirt.
Such a great cut.
Just tell me when you need to come up for air.
Crap. Lungs filling with water. Muscles hurting. Brain. Status report.
Frozen peas.
That's
The
not
Critic.
good.
That is from The Critic.
Kind of, yeah.
It's absolutely from The Critic. Where else would it be from? Well, I guess he did do an. I guess Orson Welles did do a Frozen Peas ad, but
Yeah, he
to
actually-
me,
he
to
did
me
do
it's-
the ad.
To me, it's most synonymous with The Critic.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an Orson Welles reference, which is the brain from Pinky and the Brain was an Orson Welles reference. So
The voice.
yeah.
That's not good at all.
Hair looking very Spike Spiegel there.
Kakarot. Kakarot. Oh, you know what? Screw this. Wake up, dumbass!
Vegeta?
You're failing your race, Kakarot. Frieza's unlike any opponent you've ever faced. You need to embrace your heritage. Become the Saiyan that you were meant to be.
Why are you naked?
What?
You're naked. Why?
There's some people.
Hams out.
There are some people who think we edited Vegeta to be naked.
No, he was naked.
Yeah, he's just buck-ass fucking naked in the show.
But he's got his tail back, so that's good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Now, the question is, I know we wrote this like he's actually talking to Goku from beyond the grave. In the actual show, do you think that's what's happening, or do you think this is a mental manifestation of his desperation?
The only reason that I would say it's the latter specifically is because it's not in the manga, which makes me think that maybe Toei Animation wouldn't want to go out of their way to try and do something like so supernatural. But then again, it's Dragon Ball. Supernatural is a part of the process, so
That's true.
it could be one or the other. I honestly, I think it's left up to interpretation very specifically for that. In our version, he is in fact talking to him from
he's
beyond
just
the
there.
grave. We proved that later.
Yep.
Idiot, you don't take your clothes with you when you die.
Well,
I did.
What?
Yeah, even had my weighted clothes on too. And I didn't even die in those. Huh.
That lying red motherfucker! Anyway, listen, Kakarot. Inside you is the primal burning fury of the Saiyan race. Like a wild, raging Ozaru, you must unleash it, Kakarot!
So, do I gotta throw my poo at him?
Oh, for God! Just use your stupid Kai or whatever!
Question. Why did we settle on Ozaru?
I'm not. Partially because I think it sounds more alien and mystical and magical, as opposed to what, Great Monkey?
Yeah, I mean, the dub calls it Great Ape, which, not an ape, by the way.
Done. Yep, been there. Made that argument.
But, yeah, I mean, like, trust me, out of anybody who would be happy that we went with Ozaru, it's definitely me. I just found it kind of interesting. Evolution went with Ozaru as well. Did that have anything to do with it?
I don't think so, but I think we went with Ozaru because, I mean, if we were going to call it a great ape or a great monkey, it wouldn't have felt right because Freeza has been throwing around monkey like an insult this whole time.
Yeah. By the way, Ozaru literally means big or great monkey. That's literally the translation for it.
Ozaru.
Yeah. So great ape is, well, technically wrong. Actually, not a terrible translation.
When you're trying to match lip flaps, probably not.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Vegeta.
Golf. I'm gonna go get my clothes back.
So, any last words, monkey? You know, besides
Gurgle, gurgle.
Yeah! Kaioken!
What?
Osco killing it on that Kamehameha.
Yeah,
though, just
fucking-
slamming it. Like he was waiting for that one.
Yeah. By the way, there's one of these days I want to upload a different version I have of that scene that uses a version of Dragon Soul, like a hard rock version.
Maybe you can do it here.
No, maybe. I'll see
Maybe.
about it.
But one thing that we kind of changed here is like they'd constantly flash back to both Krillin, Piccolo talking and King Kai and the others talking about like, wait, he hasn't used the Kaioken yet, where they just point out, no, he's been doing it the entire time to try to keep up.
So, fun fact about that. That didn't translate very well to the anime.
Really?
Because in the manga, you can't tell if he's using the Kaioken. There's no color difference.
Oh, there's no aura difference either?
I mean,
Well, I guess...
it's hard to tell.
Right.
So when the manga showed him like powering up and stuff, like with the energy, like his aura, you can't tell whether or not it's the Kaioken. So when he says that in the manga, it's kind of like a reveal that, of course, the reader wouldn't be able to tell.
Gotcha.
But when it happens
but
in
in the anime, they have to tell you like, no, look at these small snippets where he has been doing it just to try to stay out of trouble. We decided to change that and just like, yeah, he hasn't been using it yet, and now he is.
Yeah.
Just less confusing.
No, seriously, Kaio what?
Oh, crap.
I thought so.
Attention! Any sin you commit before being judged will be used
Welcome.
Next strip. Next strip. Next
A lot
strip.
of Japanese people.
I believe the names on there are actually people who are on the staff.
I feel bad for their families.
Nice.
Raccoon thanks you. Ridiculously hung.
Oh yeah.
Impressively.
Yeah.
Raccoon slinging meat. Mr. Beef.
Oh god.
Ah.
So yeah, that is the first episode of the Goku Frieza fight. We actually, so funny enough, we went back and forth on how many episodes we wanted this to be. And we were like actually kind of desperate to try and get the entire fight in one episode. But
it was never gonna happen. We wanted 28 and 29 to be one episode.
Yeah.
But then it was like, then it kind of came to our attention. It's like, well, you know what? 28 and 29 can be their own episodes. And then 30 can be the finale. So then we'll have an even 30.
I'm really, really glad that we cheated. I mean, came up with a brilliant idea of
Yeah.
having multiple parts for the finale so they can count as one episode. So technically by the end of it, we could have 60 episodes. We really pushed the credulity with that one with a fucking epilogue.
With 69 videos total. Another reason we can't continue. Just one of many reasons we can't continue. 69 videos on the episodes playlist. You can't make us break that. It's rude. But yeah, honestly, like we went over that a few times where it's like, you know, making it a 3-part finale does make it feel a bit more special and a bit more epic. And in this case, dude, I have nightmare flashbacks about watching through the entire Goku and Frieza sequence.
Oh
in the
my
OG
God.
dub.
Oh.
It's so horrifically paced.
I love Dragon Ball. I love it so much. I watched all of the original Z dubbed and subbed, and I loved every second of it, even if I have bad dub opinions.
It might be worse paced than One Piece.
It is terrible. There are scenes, things will happen, and then like a whole scene will play out, and then a character will stand there and then recap
What just happened?
80% of the scene that just happened. Oh my god! And there's so much standing.
There's
around
a whole episode. It's not until Goku goes Super Saiyan, but there's a whole episode where the two of them are standing across a lake of fire from each other, staring at each other, and Goku literally thinks back across the entire fight they just had in flashback form, and then Kyle Hebert comes in and is like, "The two stand ready to battle." It's like, why aren't they doing it now?
Yeah.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And we all know the reason for that. Because Toriyama, because the anime was adapting one chapter an episode because it was so caught up, and Toriyama wouldn't get the fuck off Namek.
So for all the people wondering why we recommend Kai,
I know that Kai has its own problems.
it has its issues, but god damn it, is it a better watch?
It genuinely is. If like and people will. There are some people who would have my head on a platter for suggesting Kai over Original Z. I'm sorry.
I will stand by it every day of the week.
Yeah.
But we'll move on with more Goku Frieza next time on this thing.
That we're doing. Ha! It got in there. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
I was trying to